Hey guys, Mr. Severs here. It is about 6:30 this morning. I'm actually at a children's hospital because my daughter is getting surgery today. So I wanted to share with you exactly what you'll be doing in class and how you'll do it. Okay. So it's really quick instruction here. You can watch it, or I believe it's going to be on slide 14 today, where you can watch the details for this. And hopefully you're able to pick up on it and complete your work very quickly today. I know you're going to do a great job because you all are awesome. That makes it a lot easier as a teacher as well. So let's go over what we're going to be doing today. First of all, I wanted to remind you down here, if you're at school, you would have had some silent reading time this morning. If you're at home, you are not logging in today. All right, this is your instructional video. We are analyzing how characters interact with each other and the plot. This is what you did yesterday when you did the mosquitoes, why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. And the biggest part of this assignment that you did yesterday was the last question. All right. When we are looking for character interactions, we want to see how those character interactions actually affect the end result of the story. All right. And so the question you had for yesterday was this: how does the plot unfold or evolve because of character interactions? The biggest part of the story that changes is what happens to the mosquito from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. All right. That's the biggest part. And so your answer had to be based around the mosquito. All right. So I gave an example down here. You can pause the video at any time if you want to correct any mistakes with this question. But the biggest part was this. It says the plot evolves by showing how the mosquito's behavior and actions change from excitement and bragging at the beginning of the story to fearful and whispering at the end of the story. All right, that's the biggest change. This occurs because the mosquito's actions cause other animals to fear the worst and ultimately ends in the death of the owlet. For example, if it hadn't been for the mosquito's bragging, the iguana would not have placed the sticks in his ears and scared the python into believing something bad was going to happen. The chain of results is exactly what's going on there. So I wrote in complete sentences. I also answered the question by restating the question right here. All right. And I also provided an example down here with the iguana and the python. So those are the things you had to do for this answer. If you need to, push pause right now and correct your answer to make it more like mine. All right. Give me 1 second here to pause the video. All right. If you pause the video and correct your mistakes, great. If you were already good to go, fantastic. We are going to move on now. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing today that we did yesterday with the mosquitoes, but we're going to do it with a new story. That new story is called Sally Ann Thunder Ann Whirlwind. It is a tall tale about a woman named Sally Ann Thunder Ann Whirlwind. And so you're going to be doing the exact same thing today that you did yesterday. All right. You're going to read the text. This time, though, instead of watching a video twice, you're going to read the text twice. And I wanted to briefly talk to you about what that looks like here. Okay. So for your first reading, you're going to read to understand. All right. And what you'll do is after you read, you'll just summarize what you read. And then if you're in class, you'll get some time to discuss with a partner what you wrote down, correct any mistakes, any things you may have missed, stuff like that. If you're at home, just do your best to summarize the best you possibly can. I would recommend doing that at the bottom of the text. You have a blank here at the bottom of the text. Write your summary down here at the bottom of the text. Okay? So that's for your first reading. The second time you read, you're now going to annotate or highlight any character interactions that Sally Ann Thunder Ann Whirlwind has throughout the story. Remember, animals are characters. So if she interacts with an animal, it still fits. It still fits. All right. So make sure you're going to highlight anytime she interacts with a character. So for instance, if I'm reading this, one thing I'm going to say is right here. Right away, Sally Ann looked up at that family of hers, and before they knew it, what was happening, she started to talk. All right. So when she's born, she automatically starts talking. And so I'm going to highlight in green. All right. Any character interactions you're going to have, let's just highlight it in green, any color green you want. All right. But we're going to highlight it in green to see if anybody's paying attention to this video today. Highlight in green. All right. That's what we're going to do. The second thing we're going to do is make some comments on the sides of how those interactions change her or the other characters. All right. So if, for instance, if she is immediately born and starts to talk and say, hey, I'm Sally Ann Thunder and Whirlwind, I'm going to put off the side here. I'm just going to say is probably scared or startled her parents and the doctor. That's a huge change, right? Remember, change is not just how we react, but change is also those internal feelings and emotions that we're starting to pick up on before we act out. All right. So comment on the side how those interactions change her or the other character. And then what we do at the end is as we finish all of this, you can answer the following question on the story itself or in your notebook. All right. So at the bottom of the story, if you want to make another comment, you can do that, or you can write it down in your notebook, either way. And here's the answer, or here's the question. How does the plot evolve or unfold because of the character interactions? So once again, how does the plot progress from the beginning of the story to the end of the story? How does it change or evolve because of Sally Ann Thunder and Whirlwind's interactions with other people? All right. You're going to notice this time around, Sally is actually causing other people to change. That's the big part about this one. It's not Sally who's doing the changing. She's causing other people to change. That's a big kicker. All right. And so that's what you're doing today. You are annotating. You're reading to summarize. You're then reading to annotate. And then you're going to respond to the end of it, by answering the following question. All right. Those are the big things here. All right. So without any further ado, that's what we have today. If you're at home, your instructions are on here for November 7th, which is today. And the document, just in case you lost it, is right there. But everybody who's in class, you will get your own document today. It is ready to go for you. The sub has it. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. Shalom. Love you all. And just keep thinking of my daughter and your thoughts and prayers. She's having surgery today. And I will see you all on Monday. Shalom. Love you.